Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth daily coverage of your Green Bay Packers. There are new videos dropping every day, Monday through Friday, so make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. Today we discuss a veteran running back who is getting a little bit overlooked as we head into training camp in 2025, and I'll tell you why maybe you shouldn't overlook him. Look, the Packers are deep at running back. Josh Jacobs, one of the top 5 backs in the league last year, maybe even top 3. You've got some solid backups. Emmanuel Wilson gained over 500 yards. You've got rookie Marshawn Lloyd. Well, now second-year Marshawn Lloyd, but he only played one game last year, and he's back in the mix, a former third-round draft pick. But nobody's really paying enough attention to veteran running back Chris Brooks. Brooks joined the Packers last year. He was signed by the Dolphins as an undrafted free agent in 2023. Averaged 5.6 yards per carry in 19 runs that year for Miami, but was released with an injury settlement just before the start of the 2024 season. And, well, the Packers ended up signing him to the practice squad. And then when Lloyd got hurt, he was placed on the active roster. And Brooks became the third running back on the depth chart last year, ended up carrying the ball 36 times, gained 183 yards. That's 5.1 yards per carry. Caught 11 passes for 69 yards and scored his first NFL touchdown in Week 16. In the win over the Saints, that came on a 1-yard run. But the thing that sets Brooks apart all overall is that out of all the running backs or the returning running backs in the Packers camp and on their training camp roster, he is the best pass blocker. He picks up blitzes, he reads plays, and he's effective at protecting Jordan Love. And look, Matt LaFleur values this. It's what kept Emmanuel Wilson off the field for large pieces of 2023 in Green Bay, even though he led the NFL in preseason rushing that year. And it meant that Brooks was going to see the field a lot when the Packers were in obvious passing situations. And the thing about Chris Brooks, he really made an impression on the coaching staff and on his teammates. Josh Jacobs called him selfless. He said he's on special teams. He's on everything. You can't say enough positive things about a guy who's like that and willing to put his body on the line. He has a lot of respect in the locker room. Adam Stenavich, the Packers offensive coordinator, said he's the definition of a professional. Everything he does is super intentional. I don't know if I've ever seen him laugh or smile the whole time he's been here. It's all just business. Serious kid, which is great. He's hungry. He wants to make a name for himself. And I think every week he goes out there and gets a little bit better and a little bit better. And Matt LaFleur also impressed by Chris Brooks. I love his running style. He runs with a good forward lean. He's got great body control. He could stick his foot in the ground. He's one of those one-cut runners. But again, pass protection stood out for LaFleur. He's really intelligent, so he's picked up our protections, no problem. I'm excited about him. So the question is, though, is there room for Chris Brooks on the Green Bay roster? If they keep 3 running backs like they did a year ago, he'll have his work cut out for him because Jacobs will be back. Lloyd is going to be on the roster unless he gets, again, this is all barring injuries. I mean, a former third-round pick, you're not just going to let him go. And Wilson averaged 4.9 yards per carry, as I mentioned, a little over 500 yards rushing, also caught 11 passes. Will the Packers keep 3 running backs, 4 running backs? Injuries may settle this and give Brooks a spot. But here's the thing. The fact that Chris Brooks can contribute on special teams, is so good at pass blocking, can catch passes out of the backfield, and is a consistently good runner. You get the feeling the Packers are going to make room for him on this 53-man roster. He may have to start the season out on the practice squad. That is also a possibility. But I think that Matt LaFleur and the Packers brass are going to want to find a way to keep Chris Brooks on the team's roster in 2025. So despite the odds and the crowded running back room, do not count Chris Brooks out. His skill set and his attitude and his persistence make him a valuable player for the Green Bay Packers to keep around this year and beyond. Don't forget to check out our website at thepackerspost.com, where we give you in-depth articles about the Packers Monday through Saturday. Hit the like button and subscribe here on YouTube so you never miss an episode. Have a great day, everybody. Stay safe. And of course, go Pack Go.